What up, this is Rama Screen covering movies, TV, and entertainment, and here's my review of Netflix new series, Pieces of Her. Hey, before you watch my review, please subscribe to my channel, press that like button, ring that bell so you can get notified whenever I post new videos. And if you'd like to help support this channel, please do so at patreon.com/ramascreen. That's patreon.com/ramascreen. Let's rock this. You know, I gotta be honest with you, Pieces of Her probably would have been just okay if it had not been released too close to Netflix's other We Hardly Knew Ye drama in From the Cold, which arrived just a few weeks ago. Netflix sometimes does this, and it's a poor strategy on their part to give us two shows with similar storytelling format very close to one another. So my reaction as I was watching Pieces of Her first few episodes was, she's this again? Fine, I guess. As far as identity thriller goes, Pieces of Her does have its moments. The narrative, however, can get sluggish from time to time, especially in the flashback scenes about the past. But I like that the lead character played by Bella Heathcote is not some kind of trained agent. She stumbles along the way, she always has blind spots, which makes her seem like a real regular person whose efforts in connecting the dots is not smooth sailing to say the least. Based on Karen Slaughter's novel of the same name and developed for TV by Charlotte Stout, in Pieces of Her, in sleepy Georgia town, a random act of violence sets off an unexpected chain of events for 30-year-old Andy Oliver and her mother Laura. Desperate for answers, Andy embarks on a dangerous journey across America, drawing her towards the dark, hidden heart of her family. Starring Toni Collette, David Wenham, Omari Hardwick, and Bella Heathcote. So there are a total of 8 episodes in this first season, each runs about 45 minutes tops. And this is one of those productions that was filmed in Australia, posing as America. Sometimes that happens because of tax breaks, but in this case, I think the big reason is that many of the cast members are originally Australian, including Oscar nominee Toni Collette and Bella Heathcote themselves. Perhaps some of us can spot it easily, but the majority of audiences probably won't be able to tell the difference because the actors cover their accents pretty well, and some of the aerial shots of the regions look like places that could mimic southern bayous or southern swamps. Look, as much as I love Toni Collette, and trust me, she is one of all-time greatest actresses in my book, but it's Bella Heathcote who actually shines brighter on Pieces of Her. Bella's character and her performance drive much of the plot, while Toni is often stuck playing catch-up. Toni's role is woman/mother who's trying her best to keep a lid on her secret, including from her grown daughter. So that's basically all she does until she can do that no further. The mystery is intriguing enough to capture your curiosity, although I personally managed to figure the whole thing out or crack it wide open by the 3rd or 4th episode. Because let's face it, this show doesn't really reinvent the wheel in terms of this particular genre. And so it's Bella's determination, Bella's breaking down, and Bella's getting back up again that ultimately helped me stay seated all the way to the end. The writers could have condensed the script a bit tighter, perhaps cut down a couple of episodes, because with a not so fresh story that's mostly predictable like this, it would have been better if they had just focused on ramping up the suspense or the cat and mouse chase more than anything really. So yeah, in conclusion, Pieces of Her has some potential, but it's got a lot of shortcomings, and as I implied earlier, we just got in from the cold just a few weeks ago. So I wouldn't blame you if you find yourself wondering, why on earth are we going through another round of this again?